Right, so let me show you around the new communicator setup. The first thing we have here is hyperterminal, which is connected to the communicator. You're going to set it up with these parameters at the bottom here, and you're going to read in the binary file I'll send you. So let's go search for that. And while that's downloading, up at the top we have a live feed of the scale. And you can either restart the communicator or just run the binary file from hyperterminal. And we start seeing some debug values coming through. That's just in hyperterminal. If I change something on the load cell, the updated values will come through at the same time as well. And on the right here, I've got my Profibus implementation. I'm using ProfiCaptain. I've dragged in my GSD file and set up my modules. I've got 4 input modules, 32 bytes each, and 1 output module that's 2 bytes long, and that's what I'm going to be using to write the commands for print and 0. If I decide if I want to send a 0 command, all I need to do is write the value 0 to the device, and we can see that the device is now zeroed. If I want to do that again, I'm going to have to first reset that value to 0, and let's just change our reading to under capacity and rewrite, and the device zeros again. Reset to 0. We've also implemented the print functionality, and for that I need to write the value 2. And it spews out some debug data at the bottom here, but what we really want to look at are the values that are coming through on Profibus. So the first value here is my live value as a float. The next 8 values or so are just historical values, and then the very first 6 bytes that you were to read in is your ASCII string as is. So as I change it on the display, you'll see that value updates, and there are 4 bytes at offset 6, which represents my IEEE float value. Okay, we've got a counter here that counts any new weight values that we've received. If something has been out of range, either over capacity or under capacity. These are just the messages we're processing, and this is the printed data that we requested. So now we set stable at 72100. If we send a print command again, and we go and see that value has changed to 72100. Okay, and our print counter has also gone up, and this is our 0 counter. If this is just our binary status at the bottom. If we read under capacity, we've got a 10, and if we read over capacity, it's a 01. Let's go to 0 over capacity. And that's it for now.